Ellie Scotney is already talking about fighting for world titles by the end of this year. So the unbeaten super bantamweight will be looking to start the new year off in style against Argentina's Jorgelina Guanini.
Jorgelina Guanini at the top level is an experienced opponent indeed, and this is a big statement of ambition from both Shane McGuigan but ultimately from Ellie Scotney as well, because Guanini, well, she's a fast starter, she likes the trade, and she says she wants to put right the wrongs from the fight with Rachel Ball. And already Ellie Scotney is in a tear up here. What a start to this fight. Guanini letting her hands go. Scotney responding. No filling out process whatsoever.
Well, Guanini comes straight out the traps, letting big bombs go. She believes that she's levels above. This is a real step up for Ellie Scotney, but absolute fireworks at the start of this first round.
Jab, good jab.
Left foot counter there just as Guanini stepped to her.
Using her feet well, Ellie. She's taken half a step out, trying to make Guanini fall short and find the counters. Good work on the rope from Guanini.
She looks far closer to the fighter that we saw in 2018.
Wants a noticeable win on a record. You can see in this performance here, really winning herself onto Ellie. Ellie just needs to take her feet out here. Oh, good left hook from Ellie Scotney, followed by right hand.
Short nose shots up beautifully, didn't she? Best shots of the fight landing from her so far in round 2. 20 seconds on the clock. And Scotney just with a mini breakthrough, just having the much better of these exchanges. Guanini just pressed up against the ropes, feet a little square and open for the first time in the contest. Oh, they just don't take any time at all to heat up these women's contests, do they?
Unbelievable, what a fight, what a round. Great comeback there from Ellie Scotney. Beautiful left hook.
Ellie just needs to find her rhythm. I think she's got caught a little bit cold in that first round and it rattled her a little bit, but once she finds her feet and she finds her rhythm, she should keep this going at the end of her punches.
Yeah, I think that was Guanini's game plan from the off, wasn't it? Just unsettle her from the start, try and set the tone. And it worked for the first couple of rounds, although at the end of round 2, Scotney just started to have a breakthrough, pushed her back, let the hands go, but Guanini is the one that's pressing forward. She looks more physically strong of the two.
Yeah, she's got to control the distance a bit better, Ellie Scotney, getting backed up onto the rope. She needs to sort of pivot round to the centre of the ring again. This is better, not getting backed up. As I say that, she ends up on the rope, but I think managing the distance in the ring in this fight, very important.
Dionysius, who was a long-reigning champion, had the IBF Super Flyweight title between 2012 and 2018. And the two of them just went straight to work, as Guanini did tonight, and clearly she believes in her conditioning. She did it against Rachel Ball, and right, the difference is night and day, as we expected that it might be. And she came into Fight Week with a different level of confidence. You can always read the air of a fighter's confidence now, whether they truly believe that they're in good shape. And pressing forwards, not giving Scotney the space and time to get into a rhythm. But the Catford fighter has started to stand and trade with her as she does there. Lovely three-punch combination, gets through.
Yeah, she's controlling the distance nicely at the start of this 6th round, making Guanini fall short and firing back with a three-shot combination. Guanini again coming out so quickly at the start of the round, letting shots go head and body. She really is a handful. You see when she's inside there, she has such a good knack of shortening up the shots.
See front row, friends, stablemates, Anthony Fowler, Chris Billing-Smith in attendance. There is a mild look of concern on their faces because they know she's in a real scrap. Robbie Davis Jr. was just start to see that the marks on her face, little bits of swelling. And the Argentinian certainly is on Scotney too, but they've done a good job. Jumbo Johnson particularly on that cut over the left eye hasn't proved to be problematic as this one has progressed.
Yeah, they really do fly by the 2-minute rounds, making it very difficult to score. But she's doing the right thing now, Ellie Scotney moving, she's following up that really good 7th round. And a nice right hand over the top. The energy seems to have dropped ever so slightly from Guanini. She put an awful lot in the first half of the fight.
Yeah, the legs have just slowed a little bit now. And if Scotney's conditioning is good and she can still pick and move, she may just be able to put a little bit of physical distance between them. But as I say that, Guanini's digging into the body, trying to sap the energy, likewise out of Ellie Scotney.
A real sustained body attack there from Guanini.
She had the better of the first half of this contest, and Scotney has just found her rhythm and groove and timing a little better as the rounds have gone on. But how are the judges seeing it ringside? Steve Gray just asking for that Vaseline to be smoothed out on the cut over the left eye, and it has been. And away they go again. Just feel that one of these needs to really grab hold of this contest and put a punctuation on these last 2 rounds because it could be close.
Yeah, and I feel Ellie is doing that. I think she's moving nice and boxing nicely. You've got to remember, this is only her 4th contest, so it's very hard for these young fighters not to get stuck in. They hear the crowd, they want to excite the crowd, they want to excite the viewers back home, so you just naturally get stuck in. But now, I think she's listened to Shane in the corner, she's getting in a nice rhythm now behind the jab, moving and making it very difficult for Guanini to land the shots.
Nice jab from Scotney, just steps out of range. Guanini just closing the space, but just smothering her work a little as she gets close. It really has been a fight of youth against experience, and it's very interesting to see how you've got this at home as well. Into the 10th we go. Can somebody really stamp their mark on this contest? They go straight to battle up close.
Yeah, I don't think there could be much in this contest. You never know, it could be riding on this last round. I think Guanini started the better. Ellie's come on late with a nice, skillful boxing, so you just don't know. All to play for in this final round.
I think Ellie really needs to make a big statement this round.
Certainly she'll feel she needs to win this round, clearing the way that Guanini has made things messy, uncomfortable, but it's been effective work for all of its crudeness. And
a huge learning fight for Ellie Scotney.
Yeah, definitely. She's invested well in the body, Guanini. She's trying her best to slow down the movement of Ellie Scotney, who's opting to trade with Guanini now.
It's Guanini from our commentary position who's underhooking the arm of Scotney there, and it's been that kind of fight. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other up close. I'm not sure it warranted a point deduction at this stage, but while Steve Gray is closer to the action than we are, and there's 20 seconds on the clock now. Scotney letting the hands go, trying to find some space to punch and move. Guanini responds as well. Good finish from Scotney. Well, no doubt on these last 25 seconds or so,
well, ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds of boxing, we go to the judges' scorecards. Both judges, Lane and McDonald, score at 96-94. Mike Fitzgerald has 95-94. All for your winner by unanimous decision. And now the WBA Intercontinental Super Bantamweight Champion. She is still undefeated, Ellie Scotney!
Well, by the skin of her teeth, with the point deduction, as well, and she raises Jorgelina's arms aloft because she knows that was an extremely close fight.